Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. I just wanted to shoot a quick follow-up video and let you know what's going on. So most of you know I had sinus surgery about 8 days ago, maybe something like that, and it was very invasive and pretty brutal, but it went well, and we think everything that's happening inside has been taken care of. So now I'm in kind of like the long um, process of getting better from it and healing up completely. So there's a lot of you guys reached out and wished me well, and some of you prayed, some of you sent funny memes and stuff. So appreciate all of that. I'm still super sore. I won't get into the grisly details. If I had a Patreon, I would shoot a separate video with all the grisly details. But right now, it's still super tender. They had to crack a lot of stuff to get into where they needed to get, and the surgeon. And you can imagine if someone grabbed you by the front teeth and shook your head really hard, and how you would feel afterwards for a while. So I got that going on, plus all of the just whatever the surgeon took care of inside. So pretty sore, but I think my breathing is going to be way better on the in the long haul. And I've ragged on Tufts a lot because Tufts does not allow me to have the medication that I would have needed to keep the problems at bay. And I was talking to my ENT who said, and I said, hey, does anybody else give anybody a problem about that meds? And she said, no. So what are you doing, Tufts? But I have to say that every doctor that I have been involved with throughout this process, specifically recently, has been terrific. My ENT, who was also my surgeon, had it done at Mass Eye and Ear, which is part of Mass General, right? They're right next to each other. So I'll tell you, man, that from the anesthetists, there might have only been one, but I don't know why he put me to sleep. But anyway, for all the nursing staff, the people at the desks, and Dr. Hurst, my ENT slash surgeon, the process, as gnarly and brutal as it was terrific. It was as good as I could imagine. So anyway, I'm not going to talk too long because I'm still pretty sore, but I wanted this. So before I had the surgery, I had ordered a helmet with a gift card or whatever. I forget what it was. I had some gift cards. So I got a helmet from Revzilla, and it came and it was defective. So I kind of complained a little bit because I had to pay for shipping, send it back, wait for them to approve it, and blah, blah, blah. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Tiffany, who's a staff member at Revzilla, kind of understood what I was trying to do. And she said, hey, are you returning defective merchandise? Is that what you're actually trying to do? And she said, you don't pay for shipping. Like we pay for the shipping. So let me take care of that for you. I'm going to give you, she reimbursed the shipping plus a couple bucks. And she said, would you like someone to inspect this helmet before it gets sent out? Because so think about it. When you buy like a bag of cookies or something at the supermarket, nobody opens it and looks at it, make sure it's okay. You do that at home. Otherwise, it's an open box. So it's the same deal with Revzilla. So when I got my Sedici Carbone helmet and it was defective, well, no one at Revzilla had ripped open the box and looked in. Why would they? Because then it's an open box. You know what I'm saying? So she asked if I would like someone to open it up and check it out before they sent it. And I said yes. And so the box came and, has the little sticker on it saying that it was open and inspected, and which is exactly what I wanted. I saw a fingerprint on the helmet, so I know somebody actually took it out and inspected it. So I appreciate that. So Tiffany at Revzilla, I went about it backwards, of course, obviously. I'm a bass player. What do you want? And I ride a Dyna, so I'm from the dark ages. But anyway, the new helmet was in the mail and it arrived. So this was the helmet so I wanted to go a little more high vis. This one really pops. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, it's we got some nice October sunshine pouring in, but I got it because Sedici fits me really well, and the real kicker around here is right there. That I left the sticker on, but so you could see it closed. But the drop down sun visor. So I have that in my Schuberth helmet, And the drop down visor, if you ride in New England or anywhere like this, or if you're commuting like I do, it's dark when you go to work, and it's dark when you leave, but it's sunny in the middle of the day. So I need, like, the drop down visor allows me to ride to and fro without having to put sunglasses on and try to squeeze them in under the helmet. It's a game changer. And actually, noticing this Sedici Carbone helmet, the visor seems to provide more coverage than the Schuberth does. Now, it could be because the Schuberth is a modular or whatever. The Schuberth doesn't go down quite as far. So you could see some unencumbered or unsmoked territory in front of you. This one has better coverage. So, if you're looking for something with a drop-down visor and you have an intermediate oval shaped head like I do, check out Sedici. The price is usually pretty good, and the quality, it fits my head really good. What am I going to say? There are much better helmets out there, I'm sure. I can't afford any of them. So, again, I'm gift card living, and haven't spent really any of my own money, very little. Thanks to, what I work with a lot of people, so a lot of times they give as little gifts or something, gift cards. So if you just hang on to them, then you can live like a rich person for like a minute. And, whereas if it was cash, a lot of times they'd be paying bills or something like that. So with that in mind, the last of the gift cards, I was able to arrange for a visit from the steely-eyed missile man, from Indy Ridge. And of course, what that is the ventilated boot that I had been, as soon as I bought the Crow for work, I had, my boots were horrible. I threw them away, and I got Indy Ridge Crow boots to wear as work boots. And I'm in the food industry, on my feet all day long. I needed boots, so I figured I'd give Indy Ridge a chance, not just because I'm a Kool-Aid drinker. So, and they've been terrific at work. As soon as I bought them, these came out. So if I got them off Amazon, so they're Indy Ridge boots, packed at Indy Ridge or whatever, but they have an Amazon channel, or an Amazon whatever you want to call it. So I was able to get these just with gift cards. So but I was a little nervous because I don't know how getting, I've bought from their website before, and stuff always arrives impeccably. Amazon, you don't know if some dude's humming it around or rolls the truck over or is up to some shady business. You don't know how it's going to show up all the time. And so I was a little worried, but I can't afford these boots on my own, but I can if I use the gift card. So I took a chance, and I ordered it off Amazon, and it came, nothing at all wrong with the packaging. Packaged just like you would expect it. In typical Indy Ridge fashion, it came with a neck gaiter. So we're pretty much in neck gaiter season here in New England. We have that wind will be blowing down our jackets before long. And thank you. Everybody's generosity has run out, so we won't be seeing any product reveal videos for the near future here. I think I said that in my last video, but I didn't know Indy Ridge sold their stuff on Amazon as well. So if you're looking to buy something like that, Indy Ridge does sell on Amazon, and in my one experience buying Indy Ridge off Amazon, it worked out great. And so, hey, if you don't have the flow, but you have a couple of gift cards remaining, and you're looking for boots or gloves or something, maybe give that a try. And Revzilla, you're back in my good graces, thanks to Tiffany, who understood what this old fellow was trying to do, returning things the wrong way, and so I appreciate the efforts. So I have full faith restored in Revzilla. But unfortunately, I just had the surgery, so there's no way I can drag this helmet on. It's full face, it's not modular. I cannot pull this thing over my face probably for another couple of weeks. So I'll be maybe back in the modular, hopefully in my next video. Hopefully I'll be back on the Bug Smasher, but I just wanted to check in. Here we are. It's October in New England, and the leaves are starting to change color, which is kind of like, somebody beats you up, but then they give you flowers after. So, thanks for the beautiful foliage, but I wish you hadn't beat me up and taken summer away, because I like summer better. But anyhow, I don't know. The winter, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares, right? I care, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, this has gone on long enough, and so thanks for checking in. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm hoping the next one is either on the Bug Smasher or we're getting a little closer to it, and I also want to talk a little bit about a poetry idea that I have. Maybe I can rope some of you guys into. That would be motorcycle related. All right. And so maybe be cooking. And it's any of you poets out there, any of you creative writers or illustrators, maybe hit me up. Let me know what you do, and if maybe you'd be interested in a collaboration at some point. All right, guys, I've taken enough of your time. Matt the Greeter, care about you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.